Welcome back again. This week, another podcast, another video, sorry, from the Veg Grower podcast. I'm just harvesting some raspberries. The autumn raspberries are ready, so as you can tell. So I'm getting these picked and ready to go. Take these home, it'd be lovely. Just while I'm doing this, I just want to show you some videos on blight. You may remember last week in the video that got out really late actually. Tomatoes were, the last couple of weeks they've been starting to get blight. Well, it'll be very different today. I'll show you it and I'll show you what they look like after I've sorted them out. So we'll do that now and we'll come back. Okay, so last week I showed you these tomatoes that the blight hadn't got much worse in the week before that. Yeah, it's definitely got worse now. That was roughly where I was showing you from. It's a bit bright today, so you may not get too much from it, but yeah, the blight has spread, so I've got to cut out all the bad stuff again and see what we're left with. There's a few tomatoes in there I can harvest and a few green ones. Not like the greenhouse I had at home, but more on that later on. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. So okay, so I've just cleared away all the blight infected stuff, and as you can see, it's not left a huge amount. I'll walk around and try and get this decent shot for you. Totally stripped it back and left, but if I come down this end, these two plants are actually completely unaffected really. This one here, that's a Crimson Crush, which is a blight resistant variety, and that is just completely unaffected. Whereas this one here is actually a money maker, and that looks really healthy, really good, so I'm keeping an eye on that. I don't know why that one hasn't been infected, but it hasn't, so I'm not complaining. Okay, I'm just going to, before I wrap up this bit of blight, I just want to show you one more thing that's been growing quite well actually. It's these grapes. First year I've really grown grapes, and as you can see, they're fruiting. In fact, I think they're ready. Try and get into that. So I think I'll be picking those up later, and taking them home. Okay, I don't know if you remember my video last week. I'm in the greenhouse at the moment. This was all covered in tomato plants that was covered in blight. As you can see, you can get in here now. Yeah, I had to cut away all the tomatoes. They were all too blighted, nothing survived. So I can now finally get my greenhouse again now, which I'm quite glad about. This cucumber plant itself isn't looking too great, I think, because the tomatoes were shading all the light out. Now it's perking up, and I can see the sweet potatoes are doing great. That's one. There's another. There's one there. The other thing I want to show you, I'm going to run you over there in a second, is the outdoor tomatoes at home, the Crimson Crush. That's just to demonstrate how well they've survived. So let's head over there now. Okay, these are the outdoor tomatoes of Crimson Crush. They've not grown huge, but I think that's because of the sunlight here. But considering they're outside, there's not a speck of blight on them at all, which are doing well. Got various tomatoes of various sizes. I've harvested a load already, so there's not that many on here at the moment, but a few days there'll be loads. Yeah. So let's head on into the potting shed now. Okay, well, thank you for listening again, watching, that is, this week. This video episode. It's been interesting actually. The main focus has been the blight this week, which has really kicked off, thankfully. Well, rather unthankfully, but hey ho. So Yeah, what I'm really pleased to show is how well I feel the Crimson Crush have performed for me in comparison with the blight. So can't complain about that. You know, I'm going to grow those every year from now on. Um, I'll probably try others as well, but the Crimson Crush are just far, far, far too good to miss out. In terms of blight. So yeah, again, thank you for this. Thank you for watching. And if you want to find out more about what I do and my vegetable growing exploits, I've got the website, the veggrowpodcast.co.uk. Well, I'm slowly building it up and getting myself more taught on how to grow my own food and stuff. So pleased with things how are going. So that's it. Thank you and goodbye.